Phone anxiety. I want to talk about this because this is very weird. I have phone anxiety, but in a very different way. Listen, most people right now have phones. Actually, pretty much every single person out there has a phone. Correct? Yes. Most people have a phone. But they're very afraid of talking on the phone. They don't like talking on the phone. And I'm like, what the fuck? They are anxious to talk on the phone. But for me, it's very different. It's very different. And you're gonna be like, holy shit, that actually makes a lot of sense. And maybe I'm gonna contaminate you with my own fear of phones. Listen, if somebody calls me, I just cannot wait to answer. Because I'm just so concerned. If somebody is like asking for help, if somebody needs something, I just cannot answer the phone fast enough. And if I don't answer when I see it, I cannot wait to call him back. And if it's an unknown number, like, oh my god, I'm just like the Flash. I'm just immediately calling back, who are you and what do you need from me? You know, I just have to talk on the phone. If somebody texts me, it's not enough. I'm calling them back. And that's why people hate me, because I'm immediately calling them back. They're just gonna text me, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna call you back.
I don't feel like texting.
Because I don't like texting, it's just so anxious. I'm just waiting there on the phone for them to reply. I'm just gonna call them back and I'm just gonna talk fast and I'm gonna get it over with. So that's my phone anxiety. It's very different. I don't think that I've met somebody like this yet. Maybe I have to meet more people, but I haven't met somebody that's so afraid of the kind of like has that phone anxiety, but like this, right? Because most people they don't use the phone for its main purpose. They're just using the phone to avoid people on the phone. They're just using the phone as an entertainment device, which it is. I think that is now the main what was the word? Purpose. The main purpose of the phone right now is it's an entertainment device. It's not a communication device anymore. Alright, at least maybe in a few years, it's finally gonna be proclaimed as finally an entertainment device. It's not a communication device anymore because you can do so many things on it. But nobody's using it for calling, so if I see an unknown number, I just cannot wait to call them back. If I see somebody called me, or if my phone rings, I just cannot wait to answer. I'm just gonna drop everything that I'm doing and I'm just gonna answer because I feel so anxious. It's not like somebody's calling me and I'm just gonna look at that. People do that because they're so afraid of answering, and I'm just so afraid of not answering.